Such is life and life is such, and after all it isn't much. First a cradle. Then a hearse. It might have been better, but it could have been worse. Before you criticize a man, walk a mile in his shoes. That way, when you do criticize him, you'll be a mile away and have his shoes. I thought yesterday was the first day of the rest of my life, but it turns out today is. I believe the United States should allow all foreigners in this country, provided they can speak our native language. Be so good they can't ignore you. Some people have a way with words, and other people, not have way. I cannot smell mothballs because it's so difficult to get their little legs apart. I believe in equality. Equality for everybody. No matter how stupid they are or how superior I am to them. The greatest thing you can do is surprise yourself. Despite a lack of natural ability, I did have the one element necessary to all early creativity, naivete, that fabulous quality that keeps you from knowing just how unsuited you are for what you are about to do. First the doctor told me the good news, I was going to have a disease named after me. I love money. I love everything about it. I bought some pretty good stuff. Got me a $300 pair of socks. Got a fur sink. An electric dog polisher. A gasoline-powered turtleneck sweater. I actually learned about sex watching Neighborhood Dogs. And it was good. Go ahead and laugh. I think the most important thing I learned was, never let go of the girl's leg, no matter how hard she tries to shake you off. I believe that sex is one of the most beautiful, natural, wholesome things that money can buy. Through the years, I have learned there is no harm in charging oneself up with delusions between moments of valid inspiration. I really enjoy finding the right word, creating a good, flowing sentence. I enjoy the rhythm of the words. Now let's repeat the nonconformist's oath. I promise to be different. I promise to be unique. I promise not to repeat things other people say. Good. You know that look that women get when they want to have sex? Me neither. I saw the movie, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, and was surprised because I didn't see any tigers or dragons. And then I realized why, they're crouching and hidden. How to make $1 million. First, get $1 million. It's not what you know, it's what you think you know. I studied with the Maharishi for many years, and really didn't learn that much. But one thing that he taught me, I'll never forget, always. No, wait, never. No, wait, it was always carry a litter bag in your car. It doesn't take up much room, and if it gets full, you can toss it out the window. I opened the show with this line, I have decided to give the greatest performance of my life. Oh, wait, sorry, that's tomorrow night. I handed in a script last year and the studio didn't change one word. The word they didn't change was on page 87. You know, a lot of people come to me and they say, Steve, how can you be so fucking funny? There's a secret to it, it's no big deal. Before I go out, I put a slice of bologna in each of my shoes. So when I'm on stage, I feel funny. I was always very shy, but as I get older I think, what am I being shy for? You just grow weary of your own hang-ups. Acting is collaborative because you are working with another actor, and it's almost like a two-man juggling team. You have to really be in sync. I have found that just as in real life, imagination sometimes has to stand in for experience. I will do anything to look like him, except, of course, exercise or eat right. Writer's block is a fancy term made up by whiners so they can have an excuse to drink alcohol. Some nights, alone, he thinks of her, and some nights, alone, she thinks of him. Some night these thoughts, separated by miles and time zones, occur at the same objective moment, and Ray and Mirabelle are connected without ever knowing it. There's no better way to learn something than to learn it in front of an audience. Your terror drives you. I did stand-up comedy for 18 years. 10 of those years were spent learning, 4 years were spent refining, and 4 years were spent in wild success. I was seeking comic originality, and fame fell on me as a byproduct. The course was more plodding than heroic. You have to get comfortable with your work, you really have to know what you're doing, and it has to be almost boring to you to be able to do it well. I believe you should place a woman on a pedestal, high enough so you can look up her dress.